This is a special call, Joint Public Safety Committee meeting. Today is, what's the date?
May 28th.
May 28th, I'm sorry, y'all. The time is 1:04. Okay, we're gonna, don't have the minutes ready from last meeting. And can we get a motion if there are not any adjustments on the minutes?
I move to approve the minutes.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, the first item is, can you call up the first item for me, Detective Fikes?
Yes, Madam Chair, it's gonna be MMT's Place LLC, 712 Bank Street, Birmingham, Alabama, 35228.
Okay, is the applicant here? Come to the podium, and state your name and address for the record. He's wrong.
Yes, it's Mr. Maurice Brown, and address is 712 Bank Street, 35224.
All right, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown, presented to the Wylam Neighborhood Association on 2/6/24. One was in opposition and 8 supported, his, new business venture. And Ms. Brown, is this a new business, or are they in good with taxes and license?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is a new business and they are in good standing.
Okay, we received an email from Mr. Lowe, so the applicant does meet zoning, for this location. And, Detective Fikes, any incidents at this, location?
No incidents, ma'am. No incidents, Madam
Okay.
Chair.
All right, is anyone here from the public to speak for or against this item? Okay, Ms. Committee member, do you have any questions for Mr. Brown?
I don't have any questions. I'd actually move for approval.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, Mr. Brown, that item passes the council, Public Safety Committee, and we'll send it to the full council for a vote, and the staff will be in touch with you and let you know when it'll go to the, council.
Okay, thank you.
All right, the next item is a resolution pursuant to section 11-43140 Code of Alabama, authorizing the mayor to execute a clinical affiliation agreement for a period of 3 years between the city of Birmingham and the Children's Hospital of Alabama doing business as the Children of Alabama to allow trainees of the city enrolled in the emergency medical service program an opportunity to gain experience and education knowledge while providing assistance to the Birmingham Fire and Rescue. Children's will make its facilities available to the city trainees and provide the city trainees with clinical field work. So I see that we have Chief Moon here before us. Chief, could you tell us about this?
Yes, ma'am. So good afternoon. I'm Court Moon. I serve as the Fire Chief of Birmingham Fire and Rescue Service. And the item before you is our clinical affiliation agreement with Children's Hospital. And as it states, it allows our personnel who are getting their EMT Advanced, and EMT Paramedic license to be able to do their required clinical rotations in Children's Hospital. We have several of these clinical affiliation agreements with local hospitals, and this just allows us another to be able to give our personnel full scope of all the hospital services and get those rotations in. And there's no financial impact to the city with this agreement.
This is what you guys did before, correct?
Yes, ma'am. It was with a different hospital, but this is an additional.
That was with East St. Vincent or
St.
something?
Vincent's,
Okay, I
we have one
remember
with
that.
UAB, we have several. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Committee member Moore, do you have, questions for Chief Moon?
I don't. Well, I do. I take that back. So, some of the EMT workers would have an opportunity to rotate in the hospital? Is that?
So as a part of their licensure requirement, they have to do so many hours on a transport unit and in a hospital ER. So we have one with Grandview, UAB, St. Vincent's, and we need one at Children's Hospital so they can get the full benefit of getting their training hours done.
Got you. Okay. No, I don't have any questions. Thank you.
Okay.
I move for approval.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, Chief, that item passes. The Public Safety Committee will send it to the full council for a vote. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you, I
I
appreciate it.
appreciate it. All right, the next item is item number 3, and it is a resolution approving payment to ACE, American Life Insurance Company, for the renewal of a lump sum and disability cancer benefits for eligible City of Birmingham firefighters for a period of 12 months commencing July 1, 2024, and ending June the 30th in the amount of $95,418 and mandated by Act 2019-361 Alabama HB 360. And before us, we have Ms. Marshall,
Marilyn Johnson.
Ms. Johnson.
Yes, I serve as the HR Division Manager in the Department of Human Resources.
Can you pull the mic down, Ms. Johnson?
Yes,
Thank you.
is that better?
Yes.
Okay. So we actually have 3 items before you. I know we're on item 3, and that is the firefighters' disability cancer benefit. And that benefit is mandated by the state legislature. It was passed a few years ago. And so we have to renew this insurance for our firefighters every year. The premium is based on the number of full-time firefighters that we have.
Okay. All right, you have questions for Ms. Johnson, Councilman?
What is that number of full-time?
You would ask me that, and I don't have it in front of me. I'm sorry, I don't have that number in front of me.
Okay. No, it's fine.
Yeah, the number's actually up from last year, though.
Okay.
Yeah, we're actually up from last year.
Awesome, awesome. Well, now, no questions. Definitely want to make sure that our firefighters have what they need, especially, with the work that they do. So, I move for approval.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, Ms. Johnson, so you got all 3 of these items?
Yes, and the next 2 items, number 4 and 5. Number 4, that's our medical stop-loss insurance for employees whose claim dollars reach a certain threshold. And once, we have an employee whose claims hit $1 million, then we get reimbursed by the stop-loss insurance carrier for those claims.
Okay, so it's just a resolution, I'm just gonna briefly read a briefing of it. It's a resolution authorizing and renew agreement of Symmetry Life Insurance Company for the provision of medical stop-loss coverage, as Ms. Johnson just referenced, for a 1 year commencing July 1, 2024, ending June 2025 in the amount of $1,413.83, 0 cents. And so that is the stop-loss insurance. And then I'm gonna go ahead and read the resolution for item 5. It is a resolution authorizing a renewal agreement with the Midwest Employees Casualty Company for the provision of excess workers' compensation insurance for a term of 1 year commencing July 1, ending June 30th, 2025, in the amount of $375,502. And so, Ms. Johnson, I will turn it back over to you.
Okay, and again, the excess workers' compensation insurance works the same way as the medical. It is for that employee who gets injured on the job, whose claim exceeds a certain threshold, and then Midwest Employers reimburses us for those claims.
Okay, you have questions for Ms. Johnson, Councilor Moore?
No, so I move for approval.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, both of those items passed the Public Safety Committee agenda, and we will send it to the full council for a vote. Thank you, Ms. Johnson.
Thank you.
So any new and old business?
No,
No.
no, ma'am. I move for adjournment.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you all.